Hello. Oh, God almighty. I couldn't bring myself to starting at normal time today. I've had a busy morning. I just thought 15 more minutes of peace before Chelsea absolutely fuck up my mood. Manchester United handing Arsenal the fucking title. It is a catastrophe. I tell you what. If we lose today, should we just call it a day, shall we? Should we just call it a day? The hairband's back, baby! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please like the video, subscribe. Hey! The Rosa Clock! I wasn't in the mood to do me hair, but I must say, as it goes, I've got my best Mark Guiu impression going off on here. He's on the bench. Riz Lego. He loves his Lego pieces. He also likes teaching them to wash their hands. Among other things, it's just, listen, I have tried multiple times already to defend Rosenior, to back Rosenior, to give him the benefit of the doubt. But my God, he doesn't half make it hard at times when, you know, he's saying some of the stuff that he's saying. It really, truly is difficult because you want to believe it. You want to back what he's saying, and it's hard when he comes out with some of the stuff he does come out with, you know, but Alex was absent for the pod, so it was just myself and Mr. Troy Deeney for the latest episode of the Football Exchange. That was released last night, early this morning. So I really would appreciate if you could check that out. A whole nearly 2 hours of me and Troy talking football, both past and present. We finally get to talk about of sort of old football of the previous years, a little bit of reminiscent stuff and some old names coming up here. We did some blind rankings, some talk about Rosenior, some Man United chat, and did some of our own predictions. And it was a really good chat. It was a really good chat. I think Troy's 37, I think he said. So slightly older than me. Quite a considerable amount older than me, in the scheme of things. And I would encourage you to please go over there and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description or in the pinned comment or whatever. I'm not just saying it because I'm on there that it was a good episode. I've watched it back and it's a doozy. It's a doozy. So if you could please give me some support over there, comment, like the video and all that. And again, no disrespect to Alex. But if it is something that gets you sort of fucking, that Alex isn't there, it's another reason to watch, you know? If Alex isn't your cup of tea and you want to listen to myself and Troy shoot the shit about football, then just know, no Alex on the episode this time. And it's ironically... It's one of, I think it's the second longest, and maybe the longest. I think it might be the longest episode there is. It's about 1 hour 45 or so. And it went so quick. It went so quick that it was enjoyable to do. So again, please do check it out. Link is in the pinned comment in the chat once you get some time to do so. It would be a great deal for me, and it would make me look good for Troy, wouldn't it? You know, put me up the rankings a little bit more. So we'll never know. You never know where it's going to go, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff. I apologise for starting a bit late, but that Man United result just pissed on all over, just everywhere. It was just, I just can't be arsed. And so then that Mount goal went. Oh, it was when Mount scored, and although it was disallowed, it was when Mount scored. I was just like, fuck this, I'm off. I'm starting the stream a little late, and honestly, predictions for this, I feel like we're gonna lose. I don't think we're gonna get battered, but I feel like we're gonna lose. 3 p.m. kickoff. I feel like a lot of you are underestimating Brentford's. They are above us. We have only beaten them once at home in the Premier League since they've been promoted back in 2020-21 season. And not to mention that Igor Thiago, 16 goals in the Premier League he has scored. So, you know, certainly a bit worrying, I would suggest. I would suggest a great deal. So if you are looking at this game thinking, finally some 3 points here, you're mistaken. And not to mention, is that Kelleher in goal? It's Kelleher in goal! Oh, no! Oh, it is Kelleher in goal. A goalkeeping masterclass is upon us. You just know it. You just fucking know it. It's not bustling. There's quite a number of empty seats, it's got to be said. We'll see how it goes. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. We'll go through the lineup very briefly. Ladies and gentlemen, hey! Rosa clock! Let's go through the lineup, shall we? Where are we? Here we go. In goals, Sanchez. We have James returning to the lineup as well as Cole Palmer. James on the right. Kukurea at left back with Chalobah and Tosin Adarabioyo as our centre backs today. Caicedo and Fernandes occupy the midfield with Palmer in front, as we said. Neto on the right. Garnacho, I would argue, rightfully so, earning a place into that left-hand side. You do not miss Enza Clock. Fuck off. And Joao Pedro up top. Jorgensen, Achimpong, Fofana, Badiashile, Hato on the bench alongside Andre Santos, George Delap, and Guiu. Yeah, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. No one misses Enza Clock. I'm sorry. It is not only do we not miss Maresca, but on top of that, absolutely no one, and I mean no one, thought Enza Clock was a good clock. It was just shit. So shit. I hated it. And I just had to firm it this whole time. I quite like Rosa Clock because you can get a bit of, Rosa Clock, whereas it's Enza Clock. It just doesn't really have the same sort of guttural passion that even a Rosa Clock may have, albeit for a very short amount of time as it stands. I've got a honeycomb protein shake today. I'm going to try and get through it quick. That's fucking nice, that one, I'll tell you what. Who greenlit it? Well, yeah. Rosa Clock sounds better. Blue is the colour, football is the game. We're all together. Winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. 'Cause Chelsea is our name. Up the Chelsea. Come on. I'm fucking up for this now. I'll tell you what. I can't wait for them to shit on my head. You know? As it goes, if you fancy an absolute shitter of a weekend, watch Chelsea at 3 p.m. You know, I'm sure our record isn't actually that bad, but It seems as though... Are we doing another minute silence? Oh, I swear we did this the other day. Fair play. You know, John Wick is the... oh, no, no minute silence. It is just straight into the game. It is going to be Brentford to kick off. Let us try and get to 50 likes as soon as possible, please. And we are very shortly underway. And there we go. They kick it long with that shite kickoff thing where they boot it into the corner, but it has gone our way. A Chelsea free kick. Kukurea fouled. Potter Clock was great. What channel of Talk Sport have you got it on? I mean, at the moment I'm listening. I think it might be Jason Cundy and someone else commentating on Talk Sport. But I have heard that if you are in America, if you are in the US of A, it is on Peacock. So that's what I've been told anyway. My mate Jason Cundy, yeah. He's the one that told me it's on Peacock, so you know. I'm glad we had a short start to the stream today, just because mate, there's not been that much to talk about really, apart from a virus outbreak. We've had Lego building contests. We've had. We're going to be signing another 20-year-old French defender. So that's, hey, oh, fantastic. Yeah. Can't wait. We needed another centre-back, and he's gone with they've gone with a 20-year-old again. Woo! Can't wait. Do I still have my DAZN subscription? I mean, I never subscribed in the first place. It was free for the Club World Cup. I just haven't been on there since because I don't really watch boxing. And there really isn't anything else, I don't think, for the UK audience. Good ball here, crossed in, across the face of goal here. Cole Palmer's the one that picks it up. Neto looks to make the run. Cole Palmer gets away from his man, but then is dispossessed. Still looking a little bit sheepish, let's be honest. Cole Palmer, not really the Cole Palmer that we know and love as of right now. Three minutes played. Same old shit, I would say. Tosin heads it forward. Enzo flicks it on. Caicedo, Joao Pedro, Enzo Fernandez. His pass intercepted and then played down the wing. Thiago in pursuit. Cleared away for a throw into Brentford there by Trevor Chalobah. I saw a video of all the legends at the 2006 World Cup and made me depressed at the quality of players now. It is weird, isn't it? Like, as good as James is, as good as... I don't know, as an example, but like... I don't know, I just saw James on the screen, that's why I mentioned him. You look at... And it's not just me being old, surely, right? there's just so few icons that there were back in even like 2012. You know, I just don't care for like players these days. I just find that there is no sort of like, there's very few iconic players at the moment. Whereas even when you were living in the moment, like Zlatan, obviously an iconic player, Ronaldo, even defenders, Philip Lahm was even like, do you know what I mean? Someone as sort of in terms of like the game as in an attacking sense, most iconic players were obviously who scores the most, who does the most on the pitch. But even someone like Lahm is like an iconic player. You know? Here is Garnacho down the left. Yeah. But my point was, do you think kids now who are my age, sort of around the time of like Lampard, Terry, Drogba, all of that, do you think they'll look in like 15, 20 years and think like, oh yeah, God, yeah, the streets won't forget Garnacho. You know what I mean? Fucking Pedro Neto. No, I'm not being funny, but it just doesn't really hit the same. And I know they're very young, but, Neto's not that young, but I just can't imagine kids, no less Chelsea fans, looking back and thinking like, oh yeah, do you remember Enzo Fernandez? Oh my God, what a player. Not saying he's not a good player, but I'm saying he's not like that level of influential to a child. Here's Neto. Gets the cross off. As far as Cole Palmer. I'm worried about Palmer, I've got to be honest. There's a big argument that it is Chelsea that's causing his decline, and that I think he just can't be fucked. There's no way he's gone from the level that he was to now. Maybe it's the injury, who knows? But I am too, Dan. I am too. I think Palmer's going to leave at the end of the season, 100%. If we don't long throw comes in, can we defend it? 2 Brentford players down. All away. If we don't get Champions League and or silverware this year, why would he stay? He's got so long on his contract that he has to stay unless a sizable offer comes in. And like you say, Reese, the owners won't stop him. They'll be like, yeah, sure. 200 million? Not even 200. It'll be like 100. And when we get rid, which we will, it'll be 110, 120 mil. We won't get the full value because he's just not been that good for us lately. Palmer is replaceable. Yeah. I think we've seen, I know he's not been present like most of the season or a lot of the season, but even when he's in the team, it's not the same as year one with him. I just don't feel his presence ever. Like, it's so hit and miss now with Palmer. And call me ungrateful or like fickle or whatever. I'm just saying what I'm seeing in these days. We need a player who's going to get us out of shit. And he used to be that guy. He hasn't been that guy for a little while now. I think he's a fantastic player, naturally, as we all know. He obviously is. I just don't think he wants to play for us anymore already. And rightfully so. I get it. I completely understand. 50 likes on the stream. Please like the video. Subscribe. Hey! Rosa clock. Tosin closed down by Thiago there in the box. Tosin taking too long to clear the ball. Rafinha in his head must look at some of these players and think like, what are you doing? Fuck, these players are shit. Oh. One of you. Whoa! Really, really poor pass back there. Garnacho closing on it. Kelleher's just there in the nick of time. It's a light pass back. Oh. Here's Enzo Fernandez in on goal. Joao Pedro's down! Ref! Referee says no. It looked like a penalty all the time. Every day of the week, Caicedo's down now. Joao Pedro is still down. I think this is a penalty. Commentator's saying he doesn't think that. Please. He's well on. He's well on. He's well on. It's a penalty. Did he even touch him? It's a penalty! He's tripped him up. He's tripped him up from behind. Ugh. No obvious foul, says VAR. He's kicked his ankles together from behind, made no attempts to get the ball, but no obvious foul. I hate this sport, man. It's so boring, isn't it? Football's so fucking shit these days. My God, the quality of everything. They've checked. It's not a penalty. They disallow, or they've not disallowed it. They've just said no. For those of you that aren't watching, it's a fucking penalty. Clear as day. But they've argued it's no clear and obvious foul. Oh my God, I can't type. It's a penalty. He's clipped his legs together from behind and prevented a goal-scoring opportunity. It's a penalty. Neto, inside, Cole Palmer! Always going over there. Phoebe, I'm almost convinced he's not. Let's be fair. I am very fucking fair when it comes to, oh, it's a dive. Oh, Chelsea should have had a penalty against them. Oh, it was a red card. Like, I'm very impartial when it comes to Chelsea. I'm very unbiased when it comes to it. So the fact that this guy is coming in saying, I'm not going to be delusional just because it's my team. Who do you think you're fucking talking to? I am that guy. I'm the one that goes and says what Chelsea fans are thinking but don't want to say it because it comes across as though, you're not supporting the team, are you? So you can have a timeout, mate. Fuck off. Spurs are losing, are they? I'm assuming. It's a penalty all day long. Conor Gallagher starting for them. Oh my God, the sporting directors just get too much airtime. They're on camera as we speak. Such an obvious penalty. Tottenham losing to West Ham is unbelievable, by the way. Unbelievable levels of shit. What do you think the thoughts of the sporting directors are? How much money is going to our bottom line, or how can we make or how can we make this a Premier League winner? They're not thinking that at all. They couldn't give a fuck. You look at the way we run and the way we play and the way everything goes. There's no way that the aim is to win the league. Pass the fucking ball, Caicedo. What are you doing? Oh, Palmer keeps it in. What the hell Caicedo's doing there? I do not know. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, we do look very Maresca, but Garnacho gives up way too much with those like overhit passes that go past him. He just leaves it. I don't know if he could have gone for that still, but I might be being harsh. God, I need a new chair. Yeah, I spilt a little bit of milk down my face, or like protein shake down my face. I didn't want it being clipped because it is white today. So nearly 20 minutes played. Please do like the stream if you haven't done so already. There's plenty of you here. Let's try and get to 100 likes before half time. That would be fantastic. We did very well in the last game. Very well indeed. How's the diet going? Very well. Very well. I'm down a stone, 12 pounds. Started 2 weeks ago. It's going grand. I really fancied a fish finger sandwich today, but I resisted and I had a flatbread with Lebanese inspired mince on with some mint yogurt. Very nice indeed. Little hot sauce. Where's the dog? He's really tired today. We'll be going for a walk after the game, but he's such a tired little puppy today. I tell you what, he's been sleeping most of the day. He's fine. We have checked that he's fine. He's just here. Oh, Brentford are in here. They're in. He said, "Come on, go! What are you doing, Tosin? Fuck me, Chalobah." Chalobah got sent for hot dog. He's managed to get the cross off. Tosin's nearly booted it into his own net. Got away with it there. My God. Garnacho down the left. Inside. Cole Palmer. Bring it down. Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. Oh my God, that was a heart attack. Garnacho inside! Joao Pedro dives in. Doesn't get to it. Did you get your cat yet? No, probably not. And I've not anytime soon. Oh my God, Chalobah diving in there. And then Tosin, the ball's crossed in and Tosin just toe pokes it. I don't know what he's doing. Garnacho. Enzo Fernandez. I've also lost about 10 pounds from shaving off my beard. I don't know. No one's noticed it today. No one's mentioned it. Looking like Mark Guiu. Chelsea Green in attendance. She is. Yeah, I saw. At least you're not clean shaven. I love Croatia saying, "You shaved your beard." I see. Oh, finally. Someone noticed. Yeah. There we go. You did the 75 hard challenge, did you? How'd you get on? Beard looks mint today. I mean, I went a little bit mad there. There's a little bit of like a whoop. And then as long as I don't go like that, it's fine, you know? I feel like it's taken a lot of fucking weight off of my face. I didn't realize how chubby it was making me look. Enzo Fernandez. Have a shot, son! Oh. And now Brentford are away here. It's that geezer with the dodgy haircut. Lower. God's sake. Joao Pedro is reckless. I can lift my head now, yeah. He drank an ocean of water. Lost 68 pounds on it. and read 13 self-improvement books. Mate, that's fucking incredible. Well done. £68 in 75 days. Christ. That's insane. I can't get used to the hairband. Ricky, you must be new here. For those who've watched me for a while, I used to wear hairbands like in every single stream. This is an old look for me. When I was living at home 5 years ago, it's pretty much all I ever wore. Hairband and a clean shave. Exactly, yeah. And Bo! Yeah, this exact look. This with clean shave and great chance, go! Offside, João Pedro. I don't know how he was offside there. Because when I looked up, he was behind about 6 players. There's João Pedro. He's on! He is on sides! He's on sides. He's so on sides. From the naked eye, he looks well on sides. I mean, his foot might just be. Oh my God, that looks so onside. Well, it's the shoulder, so it's from there. And here on the number 33 is in front of João Pedro's foot. It's onside. It's going to be onside. I'm putting the number down. Yes! Yes! Goal given! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rosa Clock! Come on! It's a sloppy one, but we'll surely take it. 27 minutes on the clock. It's been a sloppy start to the game. I'm having that. João Pedro's having that. All of Chelsea is having that. It's a fantastic finish from João Pedro. Chelsea 1, Brentford fucking zilch. He's the professor. That's what I'm calling Rossinha from now on. Professor. You don't want to clown him and say he looks like a teacher. The professor getting his first goal. He's got his doctorate. Interception there. Enzo Fernandez looks a bit hurt. It's the same thing. Yeah, but if... I'd argue being called a professor's like a level above being called a teacher, you know? I'm very aware it's the same thing. When people say he looks like a teacher, they mean he looks like a PE teacher or a fucking primary school teacher. It's centimeters, or millimeters, in it. Really, really close. Really tight. Keith Andrews can ask all the questions he wants. Offside is offside. What could you possibly be complaining about? I don't get it. No, I was not going to call him a pedo, no. Don't know why your mind would go there. Rafinha gets a goal in the Premier League for Chelsea. What a paedophile, you know? That's not what I was going to say. What's worse, constipation or diarrhea? I've got a bone to pick with all of you. Because, first of all, I feel like constipation's worse. As long as, if you've got diarrhea, as long as you're like in the vicinity of a toilet that you like and that you are comfortable with. If you're in public, you've just got to go home. You know? But constipation's just the worst because it just gets a bit much, doesn't it? And then you've got to push it out eventually, and it's just, no one likes that. Diarrhea at home is not the dilemma that a lot of people make out to be. You know, I poo 4 or 5 times, maybe sometimes 6 times a day, you know. When I'm eating clean, it lowers down to 2 or 3. And they're always sizable, you know. But my question to you is, Mark Goldbridge had a conversation with his chat the other day, and I'm almost positive he's copied me on one where I was talking about, you know, Chelsea's my mum and Abramovich is our dad's, and Bluco are our stepdad who we don't really want, and they keep showering us with gifts that we don't want, blah, blah, blah. He completely and utterly copied my monologue there, and I will not take anything else. I won't say it's a fucking coincidence or anything. It is so clear that maybe he didn't come up with it, someone else did, and they've told him to say it. But someone's fucking seen me talking about that and posted it and told him to say it. So I'm not necessarily blaming him, but he's a joke stealer is what he is. But the question I was going to say is, and I feel like we've debated this before, standing up or sitting down to wipe. And I feel like we need a poll. I really do. And this is mainly for the men. I will say this is mainly for the men because obviously women are going to sit because I presume you sit when you wipe, you know, crossed in, sit or stand to wipe. Sit, stand. There we go. There's a poll. We'll run it for a couple of minutes. I just can't get my head around one particular answer being like a unanimous result. Chance here for Brentford. Crossed in. Good save by Sanchez this time. Grim. That's my exact question personally as well. I remember I used to have this... I got absolutely ridiculed at school. Back in high school when I must have been year 9, year 10. And I remember in passing... Here's Joao Pedro. He might go all the way here. He might go all the way here! Gets the shot off, calls for handball. Sit with 60%, stand with 40%. It's still quite high for stand, I must say, and I'm not happy with it. So I must have been 14, 15, and we're in the playground. And I remember this vividly. I remember this to this day. I know exactly in the playground whereabouts I was when I gave out information that I was a sitter rather than a stander. And that was when I was 15, right? And I remember the 6 or 7 blokes around me, or guys around me, all of them cracking up, pissing themselves laughing. And I didn't hear the end of it for weeks. And everyone, and I guarantee you there was at least 2 or 3 in that group who were definitely sitters, but they saw the reaction I was getting. And they were like, fuck that. I'm not joining Harry on that one. I'm not going to stand in alliance with Harry and say I also sit. I cannot physically imagine standing to wipe and it being more efficient than sitting. Chance! Brentford wides. And I just can't wrap my head around the idea that there are grown men, specifically, grown men, who stand to wipe. Do you stand up shitting too? How do you wipe your chocolate starfish while sitting? While standing, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Try it first. I tried standing back when I was like 5 and I couldn't put my feet on the fucking floor when I was pooing. That's the only reason you would stand when wiping, is when you can't touch the fucking floor and you're sort of, you know what I mean? It is so easy. It is so easy to wipe your ass sitting down. And this is a question. If you are someone who stands, do you squat to spread them? I know we're getting a bit graphic here, but... I spoke like this, mate, if you could see the conversation... Me and Troy talk about poo all the time. Because he's on a diet as well, and we're both eating a lot of protein at the moment. And so every time I invite him to the call, it's always, give me a sec, I'm just having a poo. You know? But my thing is, if you are a stander, yeah, I stand up shitting. If you stand, I presume you're not standing up straight. You're squatting anyway. So the point is, you might as well sit. Hey, it's a polarizing conversation, you know? It blows my mind that 40% of you stand. Chance for Brentford off the post and wide! Poor defending once again. Played over the top. It's headed. Flicked over. Cucurella caught with his dick in his hand. And luckily, it's a swipe and it's wide off the post. We're done talking about poo for now. I appreciate some of you must be new here. I do tend to go on tangents and talk about things that are not even remotely football related. So if that's not your cup of tea, we don't always talk about feces, but, you know, there's a time and a place. Do any of you sit to piss? I sit to piss all the time. When I'm at home, you know, if I'm in a pub, it'll be the urinal, but if I'm at home, I'm sitting. I'm not standing about like a fucking idiot. Uh-oh. Back post, good chance! Saved by the keeper. Urinal? Urinal? What do you call it? A urinal? It's a urinal. Let's not start this conversation. American is urinal. England, it's urinal. It's not urinal. It's urinal in the States. That's how they pronounce it. In England, it's urinal. Who calls it a urinal? It's just the fucking bog, yeah. It's a trough. Wall toilet. Oh, João Pedro with a lovely interception here. Pedro Neto. It's a long pass there. Way too much weight on it. Pedro Neto. Caicedo in the middle. The shitter. Oh, you don't shit in a urinal. I mean, some people do, but... Corner ball to Chelsea. Decent position. James has just... He's just kicked it straight out. What the hell was that? I know. What's the... Like, James's corners are literally just him doing like a bit of like a... He does like a little jog and just goes... And like chips it. It's just fucking hit it. Like the shirt today. I haven't worn this one in fucking ages. I saw it and I was like, you know what? It's been a while. It's the one in the thumbnail, you know? And it's on the thumbnail all the time, but I haven't worn this one in probably over a year. CFC Jet, thank you very much for the donation. Do appreciate it. Poch season, yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? It's a doozy. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Finds Palmer. Garnacho's in the box. Palmer. Palmer. Still Palmer. It's Palmer. Enzo. Poor pass. Poor pass from Palmer. He's been fucking shit for a number of weeks now. Enzo wins the ball back. Here's Palmer. Just pass the ball. Neto. Step over. Looks for the cross. Garnacho! Oh, you've got to score that, you cunt! Oh, no! Tosin, ball played over the top. Tosin's taken the ball off of Sanchez when he called for it. Oh, my God. It's a lovely run. Step over and dart down the right-hand side. Absolutely fizzes it, Pedro Neto does, across the 6-yard box. Garnacho's there. He just has to touch it in the back of the net. He doesn't have to do anything else apart from just place it in the fucking goal. And he puts it wide. It's as clear a chance as you're going to get. It's a schwapper of a cross. It's a real ping. A fizzer of a cross. But you've got to take that chance, Garnacho. You have to. Three minutes of added time. Garnacho poos in urinals. He'd probably miss. Palmer. Pass man. Fucking hell. Here's Neto. Cross deflected. Palmer's getting booked here. I can feel it. No, he's done well. He's done well. So Neto with the cross there. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. How has he fucking missed that? I think it's a bit of both, Dan. Are Arsenal playing today or tomorrow? Today. Oh. What could they... Is it 9 points they could go clear? Yeah, 9 points clear. No chance City are coming back from that. So Forest have to put in a fucking shift. Chance for the Forest. I don't know why he hasn't hit that first time. It's good defending in the end. We were absolutely ripped apart, though, beforehand. Great defending by Caicedo to cover. Uh-oh. Chance for a penalty for Brentford there, but not given. Reece James, the culprit. Cross comes in. Headed away by Tosin. Palmer clears it. Half time. João Pedro with the goal. We should be 2, maybe even 3-0 up. It's to be completely honest with you. Should have had a penalty. We should have had Garnacho score. And we've obviously got the goal. It should be 3. It's only 1. It's better than nothing, I suppose. So, half time at the Bridge. Chelsea 1, Brentford 0. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Hey. Yay! It's Roz o'clock. Perfect, need a piss. All right, it's enough of this. Talking about ablutions and all sorts. Jesus Christ. I think it was like 2 seasons ago where we really needed to beat Brentford and they came back. Just made me really dislike Brentford more. Yeah, Brentford games stink. I hate playing against them. We always seem to fuck it. And more often than not, we've struggled. You know? So hopefully we can see this out. 1-0 at the half-time break. It's 56% possession for Chelsea to Brentford's 44. 7 shots for Brentford to Chelsea's 4. Chelsea with just 1 shot on target, that being the goal. Brentford with 3. 0.77 expected goals for Chelsea. 0.73 for Brentford. Garnacho's such an ugly man. He's clapped, isn't he? The fact that on the last review video against Arsenal, someone went at me saying that I chose that I was salty that Garnacho got the 2 goals because of the picture I chose of him, where it was just him celebrating. I didn't pick it because it was ugly, but he thought he looked ugly and thought I was going at him. I was like, what are we talking about? The fact that that Arsenal are going to win the league is it's sad. It is. It's very sad. Shall we go through the halftime performances? So as you can see, it's yeah. Could be better. I'd argue Sanchez has had a mostly decent half. He's not been involved too much, and when he has, he's made the saves in the right fashion. Cucurella, I think, has been caught a couple of times now, and has nearly made us concede. And then James as well. I think has been pretty good. Pretty good. Chalobah and Tosin, shit. Really poor performances from them. And honestly, we could hopefully see a bit better if possible. The bar is so low. So low. It will not take much for them to have a better performance than they are so far. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, I think, have been all right in the middle. I think Caicedo obviously made some crucial tackles, especially towards the end of the half. Cole Palmer has been fucking abysmal in his own way. He doesn't really do anything, does he? Doesn't really do anything Cole Palmer-esque at the moment. And if his groin is causing so much jip, just don't play the fucker. Do you know what I mean? It's quite simple. It's minimal effort. He doesn't pass early enough. His first time touches have been a bit shit. And I just think overall just not been good. Neto, I think, out of the 2 wingers, I think Neto has been pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Creating a lot of chances down that right-hand side, most of which, of course, the most important of which, Garnacho in the 6-yard box, failing to put it in the back of the net. As I said, we should be 3-0 up. Joao Pedro with a fantastic finish. Should have had a penalty as well. So he's drawn in a foul and has scored a goal. So, you know, it's a good performance from Joao Pedro. Otherwise, you know, he's been around, he's been here, he's been there, he's been every fucking where, defending, you know, scoring, attacking, you name it. Joao Pedro has been there. In terms of substitutions at halftime, I don't think we really necessarily need to do anything rash at halftime, which means that we more than likely will do at halftime a substitution that probably, as I said a second ago, isn't needed. There's no Esteval on the bench, so don't expect to see him coming on at any point. Tyreek George probably won't get a game. Delap is on the bench. We might see him at some point, I suppose. And Mark Guiu, unlikely that we'll see him have a game at all. Defensively, I could imagine seeing maybe Fofana coming on. I wouldn't mind Andre Santos coming on at some point as well. But yeah. Do you think we bottle top four? I mean, we haven't been in the top four for a few weeks now, so I don't think it's bottling. It's just, I mean, it is bottling. We had a good start, not a good start to see. You know what I mean. How'd you like me now? As it stands, the table, Arsenal on 49, City and Villa both on 43. Aston Villa have Everton. So Aston Villa can go within 3 points of Arsenal. It's going to come down to them, isn't it? It's actually going to come down to Aston Villa being the ones to save us all. If Villa won the league, I would not mind. I would not mind at all. I don't go on Carefree stream. He bottles going on seasons on FC26. Big talk, no balls. What? Cole Palmer living off the past performances. He does nothing worthwhile. Esteval should start ahead of Palmer. Oof. It's what's the one I saw where we're talking like guaranteed starters? Is it mad to say that Palmer's not a guaranteed starter at the moment? I just don't think he is. Like, performance-wise, he doesn't do a lot to actually warrant being told that he is a guaranteed. On his day and in his prime, I get it. But I'm just saying, Cole Palmer is not the Cole Palmer that we knew a couple of seasons ago. At the moment, there's the players in there. The players in there, of course. Of course. But I'm just not feeling it. I'm not sure Palmer is fully fit. Then don't play him. For a team with where the medical team is so involved, I don't understand why we would risk playing Palmer. Just fucking... We've been without him all season. Arguably, might I say, we were better when we didn't have him. We were doing really well when we didn't have him. And ever since Palmer's come back, I'd argue it's that's when it's all kind of gone wrong, no? Coincidence? Maybe. I'm not blaming Palmer, but he certainly hasn't really done anything to suggest that he's been the difference maker in a good way. Not long to go until the second half. Please like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Nearly on 100 likes. So if we could start the second half with 100, that would be fantastic. God, my neck is killing me. What people are saying on Twitter. Just a quick reminder, because I think there's more of you here than there was when I started talking about it. I was alone on an episode with Troy Deeney for the Football Exchange. Alex Goldberg was not present for this episode, so please do check out the link in the pinned comment in the chat. Troy Deeney and I talk for just under 2 hours about football, both past and present. Topical stuff at the moment, Liam Rossini stuff. Also do like a blind ranking with Troy where I trip him up a couple of times so he makes some mistakes. And then we just have a laugh throughout as well. It was a really good, free-flowing, sort of good vibes sort of episode. So please do check that out. And give me some support in the comments. Like the video. That would be absolutely fantastic. I do appreciate it. That Garnacho one, mate, honestly, I knew I had him by the bollocks at that point. It was a good episode. It really was. Oh. He's part of the Lego. What's this? About George and Eunice? George and Eunice are shite. I don't know. It's a weird one. They both followed me on Twitter on the same day. And they like my tweets every now and then. And I feel like I messaged them both at some point, just being like, oh, it would be good. And this is like when I started It's Pod O'Clock. I was like, be nice to have you on the episodes, on the pod at some point. And considering they followed me, never heard from them, you know. So I'm sure they're busy. George seems like I've watched George when he was herder of buffalo. I don't know if any of you know about that, but he used to be herder of buffalo, which was he was a gaming YouTuber before he did Chelsea. So I knew about him way before Chelsea YouTube was even a thing. And then Eunice has been around for fucking ages, isn't he? So I don't know. They get criticized for a lot of stuff. I'll be honest, I don't really watch their stuff. So I don't know what side of the coin they really sit in terms of. I feel like what's the main thing they get called out for? Being brown envelopes? I don't know if they are. Like I said, I really don't watch any other YouTubers' stuff. Because my main thing is I don't want to ever be like influenced by what people say. I want all my opinions to be my own, which people be like, well, it's not hard to just not copy people, but I just like doing my thing, you know. Chelsea to kick off. Definitely not on the centre spot, but Cole Palmer's gotten away with it. Do you have yellow kit also of Chelsea? Do you not see the big fuck off yellow kit there? Shalaba. James. George gets criticised for toxic positivity. I don't know. I've seen a few of his TikToks come up on my For You page over the last year or so, and I always feel like he's having a whinge about something. Not in a bad way, because obviously I like a whinge, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing content with him at some point. I'm not really someone who collabs. I did say I wanted to do some at some point, but I just really haven't reached out to anyone. Here's Garnacho. Garnacho absolutely sent flying there, by the way. If you're exposed to them, you will be influenced subconsciously, I suppose you mean, or not. That's why I stopped reading YouTube comments. Yeah, I don't even watch Alex's streams. Like he does Twitch now. I never watch that. I don't watch anyone else. I really don't. And it's not from like my opinion matters the most. I just like coming on here, posting what I post, saying what I say, and then fucking off and just leaving it. I'm up for debates from time to time, you know, but I don't know. I just don't find it very. The times I've gone on like panels and stuff, it's just always so much, you know? And everyone's just like shouting, trying to talk. And then I end up shouting to talk, and people tell me to stop shouting and calm down. And it's like, well, I was calm until you fucking pissed me off and are telling me that I'm wrong. And wherever I say wherever, but I used to go on Lewis's streams a lot, and I couldn't get a word in, so I just binned it off. I used to go on, fuck, I should know his name. This is really bad. I used to go on his streams all the time a few years ago. Oh, what was it called? There's Lawrence. I used to go on Lawrence's streams a lot. I don't know what's happened to him these days. Anyone remember Lawrence? I forget his name. Brentford here in attack. Can we defend, please? Counter-attack is on. Chalobah storming forward. Here's Neto. Pass the ball, maybe. I don't know, Neto. I mean, if Chalobah could have actually got in a good position, he might have been able to lay it off, but my God. And they're in, and it's a great save by Sanchez. Corner ball. Unbelievable save. Unbelievable. He's in. He's through on goal. James is lucky. I think he clipped his ankle a little bit, but corner ball. Fantastic save by Sanchez. Corner comes in. Headed away. Palmer very slowly in pursuit. Cross in. Cleared away. Yeah, London is Blue loves to give it, doesn't he? What do you think of Chelsea so far this game? It's a typical Chelsea performance where we just happen to be 1-0 up, I think. It should be more. It should be more. I can't believe we ended up chasing United when we were like 10 points behind us. Yeah. Crossed in, back post. Cleared away by James. As far as Neto, who should keep that in, does. Where are you going? Enzo finds Garnacho. I think Mudryk is coming back. Best players, I fucking do not know. Andre Santos is coming on. I'd say probably Joao. It could end up being Sanchez for that save. Thiago. Damsgaard. Inside. Flicked over. Joao Pedro. I've suddenly crashed. I'm very tired all of a sudden. I still can't believe Sanchez is younger than me. He just doesn't look 28, does he? Garnacho to come off, apparently. So that's a winger coming off for a centre mid. Here they come. Here they come. Defended well by Palmer. Corner ball. Just shave your head, son. What is that? Damsgaard's head. Don't even need to watch the game to know who you're referring to. That fucking forehead. I know. Oh, man, honestly. Just cut it off. You know? Do you reckon we will ever get 3 p.m. Saturday football on UK TV? Eventually. It won't be until at least 2030, though, I think is the rule. Tosin is injured and could come off here. Has he? Oh, has he really? Commentators just said that's a real blow for Chelsea as Tosin has been unbelievable today for Chelsea. I don't know what he's watching. Maybe we're all blinded by bias of like just assuming he's shit. It's still going to be Garnacho coming off. It's going to be Andre Santos and Wesley Fofana coming on for Garnacho and Tosin. Tosin looking... Maybe he's pulled a hamstring. Garnacho looks so pissed off he's coming off. Mr. Sitter, yeah. Yeah, huge loss. We've now got Wesley Fever Fofana coming on. Cross-country skier. The one and only. Wesley for Fever. Just over half an hour to go. Please do smash the like button. Let's try and get to 150 soon, please. London is blue. If Brentford have scored, you will be getting a ban, I must say. Unless that's a prediction. If that comes true that you've spoilt a goal, you'll be getting banned very quickly, mate. We've done well to keep the spoilers out of the chat. Oh. It was a prediction, clearly. Well, I don't know, mate. Keller has scored from the halfway line. Has he? Fuck. You know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. It's very highly likely. I think predictions for this, I went with 1-1. Damsgaard. Out wides. Crossed in. Only as far as the edge of the box. Deflected. And it's going to be a corner ball. Palmer is still on. Cleared away. Cole Palmer. Where are you? Cole Palmer's fucking... What is he doing? What the fuck was that? What was that? It's playing like Neto, but slower. Yeah. Cleared away by Chalaba. Yee. James clears it. As far as the halfway line. Yeah, man. Palmer's just so poor at the moment. They all look fucked. They all look absolutely knackered. He just doesn't seem like his heart's in it. It's really weird. It's the virus, is it? They're in. Good tackle. James with a toe, and it's offside. Super Chelsea FC. We're by far the greatest team. Virus infecting the whole team. Seems like the perfect excuse, doesn't it, really? 1-1 with Liverpool, is it? It is. That puts us just 2 points behind them. Yeah, Klopp got out before it got tough. Here's Palmer. I don't think that was a foul at all. I don't think that was a foul on Palmer. He's getting it. He got the free kick. We watch it again. So, I mean, he's getting pulled. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Palmer is gassed out. He's so unfit. What the fuck? Like, Palmer looks so average fitness-wise on this pitch. Today, specifically, he looks absolutely knackered. Neto finds Palmer. What are you doing? Oh my God, we had a free kick in a fairly decent position there to actually do something. Too busy dicking about passing it. Oh my God. This just screams a draw or a loss, you know? Like late. Kukurea in the book. Saved. I don't know. We seem lost. They've played really well, but have nothing to show for it. I don't think Brentford have played that well. Andre Santos has been told to go off. He hasn't sent him off. I don't know why he's gone off. I'm assuming head injury, but we're the only team that aren't drawing. The only game that isn't drawing, by the way. Enzo, Kukurea, crossed in, corner ball. Sunderland are beating Crystal Palace. Just as I say that. Palmer. Yeah, Palace are shit now, aren't they? Glasner's gone. Gurhi's gone. Mateta's going. I don't know why we don't put a fucking bid in for Mateta. It's one of those games, though. If you're thinking, why is he not talking much? There is not a lot going on. Well, I'd like to think that the board have kind of accepted that we do need We do need some experience in this squad. We just do. Oh, he's an angry man, isn't he? Calm down. I was very angry. Caicedo down. Collins, very angry. Greg just had a sit-down piss. It's glorious, isn't it? I think Brentford might have a penalty here if they don't score here. Great header. They're going to call for a penalty here, I guarantee it. Can we see the replay of the foul? Accidental contact, no penalty. Thank God for that. This game is putting me to sleep. Liam Delap coming on for João Pedro. Chalobah's dodgy clearance. Throw into Brentford. We are playing such boring football. Oh my God. Why would they take off Pedro? Oh! Penalty! Out of nothing. Liam Delap wins the penalty. Looked up for 1 second. And Liam Delap legs fucking akimbo up in the air. And a penalty to Chelsea with 15 minutes to play. Out of absolutely nothing. It's a pass across the face of goal. Kelleher with a terrible touch. Takes it away from him. Liam Delap closes in and he takes him out. No touch of the ball. And it's a penalty. Clear as day. Clear as day. It's likely to be Enzo, isn't it? Oh, no. Of course, it's Cole Palmer, isn't it? If he misses this, he's finished, isn't he? It's Cole Palmer. Come on. Yes! Cole Palmer, cool as you like. Never in doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea 2, Brentford 0. It's Rob Clark. And that could well be it. Maybe that's the wake up that Cole Palmer will need. Because my word, has he been sluggish? My word, has he been off the ball? He looks fucked. Like, look at his face. He looks absolutely knackered. It's a great penalty, though. Fantastic penalty. He'll have a rest versus Paphos. Absolutely. Sweating like a PIG. He's doing that celebration like, you scored a penalty, lad. Calm down. Calm down. We know you're good at those. We know you're good at penalties, mate. It's all right. Here's Caicedo. Can we make this 3? Here is Neto. Neto! Lovely tracking back there by Pedro Neto. I'm ready to pack it up. Me too. Thiago crossed in. God, if someone got on the end of that, it would have been easily 2-1. Luckily, Brentford seem off the ball as well. Is this going to be a good old 3-2 Brentford-Chelsea fashion? Well, yeah, you never know. It could very well be. It would not surprise me one bit if we still go on to fuck this up. Palmer finds Enzo. Caicedo. Oh, poor pass, man. Plays it back to Cucurella. Kills the momentum there. I know we're 2-0 up, but come on. Still 1-1 between Liverpool and Burnley. Crystal Palace losing 2-1. Keeps us in range at the moment. 2 points off of 4th place. When do we next play Liverpool? It's got to be a while yet, isn't it? Third to last game. Our next game against Liverpool is on the 9th of May. We've got a long way to go. It's not that long left of the season already, by the way. Premier League-wise, you look at it. Only 16 games to go. We are well and truly into the business end. Papering over the cracks. Yeah, you're right. We've got any big games this week coming up? Inter versus Arsenal. Wesley Fofana booked. He's such a prick, isn't he? My God. He's really... I just... I don't get it. Potentially watch along worthy. It depends what time I do the pod on... oh no, we'll be doing that on Monday. Tell a lie. I could be doing it on Tuesday. I could do a Champions League watch along, I suppose. Then Wednesday we've got Paphos, which you would like to think we'll get a win in that game. You would like to think, wouldn't you? Out of form Palace next Saturday. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we fare against them. They're obviously the first team we played this season. Please do like the stream if you haven't done so already. Subscribe. Let's try and get to 150 before full time. Unsure if I can be asked to do a review today just because I'm absolutely fucking knackered for some reason. And I'm going to be doing pod o'clock tomorrow. Enzo Fernandez coming off. There really isn't much to talk about this game anyway. I feel like I've been silent for like a third of it. But I might market a watch along tomorrow and then change it to a pod o'clock episode just for the first half of the Aston Villa game. But then again, I might just record it. You never know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've got overtime to do tomorrow as well, so we'll see. We'll see. Just under 5 minutes to go. Playing back five, yeah. Real snooze fest. Man, what a boring game, eh? There has not been a lot to talk about. I think the most we spoke about was poo. Sitting or standing. Double, double, double. John Terry has won the double. Definitely not boring. We haven't had a win like this in so long, it feels. I mean, I don't think it's been a walk in the park, if that's what you mean, or like a clear 3-point win. Brentford have had chances. They've just not taken it. And we've had chances. I'm just glad we've taken ours. Isn't that weird? His games, by the way, started with FA Cup, then he's had Carabao Cup, then he's had Premier League, and now he's got Champions League next. He's had every single cup competition 4 games in a row. Mad. The stats are abysmal. Shall I have a look at the stats? Do I want to look at the stats? And at the moment, he's got 2 wins and a loss. A loss against Arsenal, which he can rectify. Stats for this game, Chelsea with 49% possession. First half, we had 56. Second half, we've had 38% possession. We've had 4 shots. Have we had a shot in this second half? I guess so. Sorry, that was for the first half. 6 shots we've had. They've had 11. We've had 2 on target. They've had 5. They've had more passes, more accurate passes anyway. 370 total passes to our 356. Who are the yellows? Kukurea and not Tosin. Kukurea and Fofana. So no surprise there. Angeline, how... Thank you. Do appreciate it. How is it you renew your membership every single stream? It's definitely not been a month since the last one. But thank you very much. I really do appreciate the kind words. Oh, no, I'm just confused. It seems like every stream, it's like Angeline's renewed her membership, but it's been over a month. Has it really? Fucking hell. It's going so fast. Thank you very much, Angeline. I do appreciate you. Of course I do. There is going to be 4 minutes, we reckon. Palmer. 7 minutes? Jeez. No one wants that. If you haven't, oh my God, Sanchez, you lucky bald bastard. Sanchez slipping there and Thiago just running past the ball. Please do smash that like button in the final minutes of this stream. Really does help me out a great deal. Thank you very much. And again, please do check out Cole Palmer in the book. Jesus Christ. Please do check out the link in the chat. As I've said a couple of times already, Troy Deeney and I go through for just under 2 hours talking about past and present in terms of football. We do ranking some top 5 players in each position. Talk about Liam Rossinia's first couple of games. Talk about Chelsea as a whole. Manchester United, Arsenal, Man City, the Premier League. So please do, after this, I really would appreciate the support in the chat. Makes me look good to Troy and to Alex, of course. Not that I'm trying to be beggy, but, you know, it helps. So do smash the like button over there. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And put in a good word. But I would encourage you to actually watch it as well, because it was a good episode. Nearly 2 hours long, but a very easy listen, I can guarantee you that. Or watch, if you want to watch it. Future's looking bright. Probably being too optimistic. I'd say you're being a bit too optimistic there, yeah. Any big opportunities coming up? I've got some stuff going on that I'm very excited to tell you guys about soon. I'm not doing a watch along for the Arsenal game. No, I'm far too tired for that. But yeah, I've got some stuff. I've got some stuff going on. The summer's going to be great. Put it that way. The summer is going to be really fun. Autobiography coming out? Of course, mate. Of course. What do you think about Delap's contribution? He definitely calmed it down, didn't he? Definitely calmed the nerves. Sanchez, good save. It's a very looking at the way we're holding it now, it's a very routine win in the end. We've done well. We've shut up shop well. And we've done something in this game that Maresca, in his style, probably wouldn't have been able to do. We never were able to sit on a 1-0 lead. We managed to get a second. And we've, at the moment, so far, we've got a clean sheet. We were able to see it through, exactly, yeah. What's the pod with Troy called? It's just the Football Exchange. The link is in the chat now. It's also in the pinned comment in the chat. The Football Exchange YouTube channel. Jensen with a shot. Fafana heads it wide. Just over 2 minutes to go. Or under 2 minutes to go. No red cards. Not just yet, no. Oh my word, just wide there. Just wide there from Brentford. What a chance. Oh. Liverpool draw. Is that it? Yeah, Liverpool 1-1. Good chance. Brentford. Full-time whistle any second now. And there it goes. Chelsea 2, Brentford 0. Chelsea get all 3 points. And we are just a point behind Manchester United in 6th place. We are obviously in 6th. Manchester United in 5th with 35. Liverpool with 36. They've just drawn. A big result. A huge result. A conclusive result for Rafinha and his Chelsea sides. Great result. Great result indeed. West Ham have just scored at the final moment. Wilson with the goal, 93 minutes. You'll have to see it. Again, please do click the link in the chat, in the pinned comment in the chat, to watch Troy Deeney and myself, little old me, having a one-to-one conversation about football and the state of affairs, the atmosphere at Stamford Bridge as well, and a few other bits and bobs. Troy Deeney and I talking, podcast, nearly 2 hours long. Would really appreciate your support over there. So please do check that out. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and that way you know when another episode goes up. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one coming soon next week with just Troy and I, as Alex is a little under the weather at the moment. But in terms of today, great result for Chelsea, great result for Rafinha, and we are well and truly still in the race for top 4. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the membership. Angeline, do appreciate you as always. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Roz o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow for It's Pod O'Clock. See you.